Like they would pray over a Big Mac if they got the Big Mac over at the Mickey D's.
Possibly, yeah. They are very, very religious.
Like I understand, if you want to say grace before a big meal, that's fine. But why are you saying grace over burger fries? Why are you saying it over chicken and fries and coleslaw and a little pouch, little thing, a little cup?
I mean, they're very, very religious. Don't
you have any
family members that are extremely devout?
Oh yeah.
Are they that devout that they'll pray over Zaxby's?
I don't know. Maybe. I've never seen them in action, if you will, but maybe.
Invite them to Zaxby's one day and see how they react when they get their meal.
Come to Zaxby's. Pray over your meal. It's grand. It's a grand thing. It's a grand scheme of things. We have no topic. We've not talked about anything.
I saw Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah.
It was fine. Whatever.
Do you recommend?
If you're really into the Marvel Universe, yeah.
If you like Deadpool.
If you like the first movie, yeah, it's fine.
If you like Deadpool,
I like the first
period.
one. I like the first one better. There's I guess the one improvement I saw was that a lot of the comedy in the first Deadpool was kind of like you needed to know a pop culture reference.
Yeah.
Right? And there is that in this movie, but it's a little bit toned down, so a lot of the comedy in it is a little more situational, makes it a little more enjoyable.
So you don't do the pop culture references, what you're trying to say.
I do, but it just kind of gets annoying after a while. Yeah, I want some situational comedy.
Right.
I want a sitcom. Deadpool would make a great sitcom.
It would. But you can't make that into a sitcom.
Yeah, you could.
That doesn't work. No. He's a superhero. It'd have to be an action adventure show that you show like on HBO.
Right. Oh, and Josh Brolin plays Cable in that movie. He says the C word.
He says the C word?
I just kind of it was not until after the movie that I appreciated that somebody said the C word in a movie that's backed by the Disney Corporation.
Right? I just thought of something. Isn't he Thanos?
Yeah, he's Thanos too.
So he's Thanos and he's
Cable.
And Cable in this Deadpool movie. How do you do that? How does that work? He's in every film. He's in everything.
Deadpool refers to him as Thanos at one point in the movie.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Because he's Thanos. Is Cable a good guy or a bad guy?
He's kind of like an anti-hero. He just kind of has his own. He seems to be a good person, but
well, who does he work with? Deadpool or the villain?
It's I don't know. It's not really. There's not necessarily like a designated villain in this movie. It's kind of like Days of Future Past, really, in that they're trying to alter the future because Cable's from the future, so they're trying to alter the future in some way by making a person follow a certain life's path, and Cable's from like a dystopian future, so he's not very cynical, but he's just very, very humorless, I guess. He's just he's seen the world deteriorate into...
Who is the villain in this film?
Fire Fist, I guess he's a villain.
Fire Fist?
He's like a kid in this movie.
Who are they fighting? Like, who are they fighting against in this movie? Deadpool and friends.
They're trying to stop Fire Fist from becoming a villain in the future.
Okay.
And that's basically it.
Well, that's kind of strange, but that works. I like it. It's fine. It's all
whatever.
Good. Makes me happy. Makes you happy. Makes everybody happy. If it makes you happy, why the hell are you so sad? I'll be damned if Josh Brolin is on both sides of Marvel.
Essentially, yeah.
The cinematic universe and the flipping X-Men. How do you do that?
Well, he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He just plays a villain, and this one he's more like a Wolverine-esque.
That's what I just said.
Character.
What I was asking how do you do that? How do you get that kind of contract that you're in both?
He's not with the X-Men though. He's just sort of.
Deadpool's an X-Men.
No, he's not.
He's a part of the X-Men universe.
Yeah, so are a lot of other people.
But the way that the movies have been structured.
So is the Fantastic Four.
The way the movies have been structured is you have the cinematic universe and you have the X-Men universe. Cinematic universe is your.
This is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, though.
He is, and he's a part of the X-Men universe. That's what I just said.
Deadpool is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not the X-Men universe.
No, he isn't.
No, he's not. The X-Men, are you talking about like with Hugh Jackman, those X-Men?
He's in the mutant area of Marvel. He's not in the cinematic universe. He's not a part of Iron Man.
He's not necessarily like a superhero.
He's not a part of Captain America, Iron Man,
Okay.
Spider-Man. He's not in that world. He's in the X-Men world of Wolverine. Yes, Wolverine.
Side note, there are a lot of comics actually that feature Spider-Man and Deadpool as a team.
That's true. But again, I'm going by the movies, and he's not in the cinematic universe. He's in the X-Men universe.
Right.
You cannot deny that because he goes to the X-Men mansion.
Yeah, that's true.
And talks to Cyclops and Supersonic Teenage.
No, he talks
girl.
to what's his face? Colossus.
What did I say? Cyclops?
Yeah.
Colossus. Yeah, that's right. Colossus and Supersonic Teenage Dildo. Megasonic Teenage Warhead, right? I got it. Oh my god, I got it right. Megasonic TJ Warhead.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Good night. It's all fine. Everything's fine. But yeah. So Deadpool, you say it's worth seeing.
Yeah, whatever.
It's worth checking out.
Yeah, wait for Redbox.
No, go see Deadpool in the theater. That's
so much money.
No, well, it is a lot of money, but it's worth. See, I want to see Deadpool.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is worth $20.
I want to see Deadpool. I want to see the Avengers. I've still not seen the Avengers Infinity War, and I'm pissed. I bought Black Panther on Blu-ray, and I still haven't watched it, but I got it. Oh yeah, I just got it a week ago. But I got it, so now I can watch that. So I'm excited about seeing Black Panther, but I haven't seen Avengers. I want to see Avengers in the theater. I want to see all three. I want to see Avengers, Deadpool, and Solo. My boys say good things about Solo because it's not just another fan service Star Wars film.
I don't know if I want to see Solo.
I think we should. I think this needs to happen. I think we both need to see Solo.
Yeah.
So that we can say we saw
I'm
Solo.
done with Star Wars.
No, you're
think
not.
I'm done with it.
No, you're not. You know too much about Star Wars to not care. You sat there and explained to me
I don't care.
Finn's flipping origin a second ago.
Because he's a good character.
Yeah, he's a great character.
And then they just put him on the back burner because they didn't care about him.
Why did they put him on the back burner? What are you talking about?
They just didn't. I didn't like his character development in the last movie.
In The Last Jedi. Well, The Last Jedi wasn't great.
Right.
It was nowhere near what it needed to be. It's not Phantom Menace level, but it's
not good.
It was Revenge of the Sith level. Because I liked the Revenge of the Sith, but it was not the greatest Star Wars movie ever. And that's how I feel about The Last Jedi. It's a good Star Wars film. Wasn't the greatest ever. It definitely does not make me dislike Force Awakens. Force Awakens still above Last Jedi. Force Awakens is probably my favorite Star Wars film, followed by Empire. Well, that's kind of blasphemy. Empire, then probably Force Awakens, then the original Return, each Jedi there.
Okay.
And then we dip into like the cartoons.
I'm having a genuinely hard time keeping my eyes open.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Star Wars movies and how much you like them.
The Star Wars.
And you ranked them.
I did. Well, I'll give you the rankings, full-on rankings. Not now, but I'll give you the full-on.